Hello, y'all. What's up? It's been a minute since I've been on my channel. I haven't do these eyebrows. I haven't been on my channel in a little minute. Today I kind of want to get some things off of my chest. Some people we find ourselves making seasonal people lifetime expectations when God did not intend or want those people to be around for the amount of time that we have placed them around. Sometimes we're supposed to learn certain things from people, and learn certain lessons and get certain things out of it. And then we're supposed to go on about our business. But because we're made through God, we're made of love, we take that and we just run with it. People don't have to be in your life. It's a choice. People make a choice. You make a choice whether you want somebody to be in your life or not. And you know what I learned is that when there's something that somebody is doing to you that you don't want them to do, you know how to make them stop. I swear you do. You know how to make them stop. It's just that love in you and that care in you and that kind and that nurture and that generosity and that genuine in you won't let you give up. I'm that type of person where I don't see myself giving up on things or people because I've been given up on before when I needed somebody. So I know what it feels like. I have also learned though that God will make people show you who they really are on the inside. Go through something. Go through something. And then go through a hard time and watch. And watch and see how many people don't fuck with you. Watch and see. You will learn who don't fuck with you when you locked up. Oh yeah, definitely when you locked up. You will learn who fuck with you when you ain't when you can't do what you used to do. You will learn when what you were doing was benefiting them and now it's not benefiting them no more. You will learn that people really didn't mean you no good. And then you ask yourself like, well, how do I know if how do I know if he or she means me some good? They're not gonna have you doing things you know you're not supposed to. They're gonna check you in the most positive way. They're gonna check you, and you might not like it, but they're gonna check you. They're gonna call you when a person they're gonna call you and, hey, how you doing? Have you ate today? They're gonna put forth an effort to be a positive role, to be a positive interest in your life. But when you can't find that in them no more, oh man, it's time to go. Real talk, it's time to go. I have learned since I've been home from prison, I have learned that when a person really shows you who they are, you better believe them the first time. You better believe them the first time. Because if you don't believe them the first time, it's gonna be shame on you forever. Forever. And when it's friends, you know who your real friends are. You know who they are because they stick around whenever you going through turmoil, when your life is in jeopardy, or when your life is in turmoil, or when you're stressing out. They stick around. When you know who your real friends are when you don't have nothing, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, or a Mexican to catch for a job. You know who your real friends are. You know, and just if they fucking with you just when things are going good in your life, that's the only time you see them. Them ain't your real friends. Them ain't your real friends. In a relationship, those are the worst. In a relationship, people will pretend to give a fuck about you. Let me say this again. People will pretend to give a fuck about you up until what you're doing is not benefiting them anymore. And when a person can sit up and tell you that they know what they're doing towards you is wrong and it's hurtful and they continue to do it, that's not the person for you. I can only say these things because I have been through these things. I am a victim of this. I will not give up at all on a relationship, on a friendship. It may seem like that for a little while, but I promise you I will come back around and I'll tell you exactly how I feel and exactly what was going down at that time and why I had to distance myself away. But you know what? People show you who they are, and it's up to us to believe that. They show you in their actions, what they say, what they do, how they treat you. They show you. They show us, and we just it's the good in us. The good in us won't let us see that the love and the generosity in you won't let you see the bad in a person, and that part sucks because I have been down with I have been locked down, and I say locked down, I'm talking about them in the mind, in the emotional, in the mental, in the physical. I have been locked down with a certain person since I was 16 years old, and I come home from prison. I don't know who this person is no more, but I strived and I worked so hard to try to find out who that person was. But all the time, all the while, you know what they was doing? Giving it to somebody else. I wasn't it. Because you make when you make a change in your life, and people start to see that and it's not benefiting them, they will try to fuck things up for you. They will try to get in your mind. That's called a hater. And sometimes it be hard to see the motherfuckers. It be really, really hard to see the hater in a person that you love. Let me say that again. It be really hard to see the hater in a person that you love. Because it's hard for me to see the hater in this person. It's very, very hard. Very hard. But I've seen it. You're supposed to be happy for me, but yet you always got something negative to say. Always pointing fingers at somebody. Let me tell you something. When somebody means you some good, man, you're going to know it. They're going to show it. You're going to feel it because you're going to see it. They're going to make you see that they mean you some good. They're going to make you see that. And when they don't make you see that, it's up to you to make a decision on whether or not you're going to continue to go through what you're going through with them. It's up to you to stop it. And I had a friend of mine. Been friends with her since 7th, 8th grade. Dila told me, it's up to you, Cookie, to stop this person from hurting you. It's up to you to stop this person from doing whatever it is that they doing that you don't like to you. It's up to you. And you know what? And she also told me that they ain't never gonna find another you. And that's right. That's right. There is not a clone of you. There's only one you. And if you've been good to a person and yes, y'all might have had y'all's ups and y'all's downs, but overall, you've been good to a person, you have forgiven, you have forgotten, you have picked up and dropped off, you have accepted and you have not accepted. When you have done all you can in a relationship or a friendship to make this work or to make a person see that you are there and in their life for the good and all they see is the bad, you better take off running. Run. Because guess what? They're in it to get revenge from you. At least that's what it starts to feel like. It starts to feel like they looking for revenge. It starts to feel like they don't mean you no good. And once you get that feeling, you don't get that feeling for nothing. You get that feeling for all the right reasons. And if we don't stop and start listening to that instinct and that inner us and that gut, that conscience, that's God talking. If you don't stop and listen to that, you will fall short of yourself every single time. You will find yourself going in circles. You will find yourself going through the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. People will show you exactly who they are. They will tell you exactly how they feel. And you know what the good in you will do? Bypass all that. Oh, he's just mad. Oh, she don't mean that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because they tend to show you too. You have to learn how to let people go. And I'm only saying this because at this point right now in my life, I am trying my damnedest to let somebody go, but it is so hard. You can't even move on to another relationship for real, until you have completely forgotten about or completely let go of what was already there. You can't open one door until that door the door you trying to come through was closed. You cannot do that. You just cannot. The worst thing you could do, especially in a relationship, is to try to be with somebody and you bringing them in the crossfire because you're not even done where you were. And it's not even that you're not even in a relationship with that person. You're just not done. There's no closure there. And that person just keeps stringing you along. They got you on a leash. Just keep stringing you along, walking you like a dog, watering you like flowers. They just keep going on, telling you everything you want to hear. Your lips taste like cherries and your earlobes taste like strawberries. When all the while, it ain't nothing but wax in your ear. That shit don't taste good. When all the while, you know what's on your lips that tastes like cherry? Lip gloss. All the way out. But we don't see that because because the good in us won't let us see the evil in somebody else. And it gets like that. I have gotten like that, but I have also learned that when people show you who they are, the best thing for you to do is to believe them. Do not, under no circumstances, if when you start to see signs, you better go with it. It's a reason why you seeing them signs. It's a reason why it's a reason why they called and you didn't answer. It's the reason why they text and you don't have nothing to say. It's the reason why you see them on social media doing certain things and it's unbothering now. It's the reason. Once you get to that point, once you get to the point to where nothing that they do or that they say, nothing that they feel can no longer bother you, you're over it. You're over it. And trust me, it's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt deep down to your core. And you might do some stupid shit. And you might say some stupid shit. Your actions just might be really, really stupid. And you probably don't mean no harm. But once you jump out of yourself and look at yourself and say, wait a minute, self, I should not be doing this shit. I should not be acting like this. Because while you over there acting the way you acting and being all mad and depressed and angry, while you doing that, they living their motherfucking life. They going on about their business. They is not worried about how you feel or what they're doing is making you feel. They don't care 2 cents about it. Because if they did care, then they wouldn't do it. Trust me, I know. I have been there. But when someone can tell you that what they're doing, they know it's wrong, and they continue to do it, you better Forrest Gump it. Take off running, because they gonna continue. People do, people do what you allow them to do to you. They do what you allow them to do to you. And don't allow it for so long. We can allow it for so long and it becomes normal. And now people think you crazy. They think you got the problem. No. The only problem is that you love hard. That's a gift. That's a gift God gave you. The problem is that you don't give up easily. That's a gift God gave you, because God didn't give up on us. He hung on the cross while these people put nails in his hands and in his feet. He hung on the cross for us. He didn't give up at all on us. Even though we was throwing stones at him and saying bad words to him and making him feel certain ways and defying him and lying on him and betraying him and embarrassing him. Even though we was doing all of that, God didn't give up on us. So that part of you came from God. The not giving up, that came from God. But when he died and he rose from the dead on the next day, things became differently. You have to that in you has to die. You have to get up the next day and move forward, because the world is not going to stop moving and revolving because you're going through something. The world is not going to stop revolving and turning because you are depressed or because you feel some type of way. You're going to have to find it within yourself to love yourself enough to say enough is enough. Love yourself enough to say this ain't it. You not for me. Love yourself enough to see the love that other people don't have for you. And the devil, let me tell you something. Every piece of fake in somebody has a face. It has a face. It could be your mama. It could be your coworker. It could be the man that's taking out the trash. People are fake. People are fake. And God gave the devil, he gave the devil opportunity to seek, kill, and destroy. That's what he gave it for. And the devil comes in several forms. He don't just come as a snake no more. He don't just come as a snake no more. He come in your home, girl. He come in your girlfriend. He come in your boyfriend. He come in your co-workers, the bus driver, your Lyft driver. He come in several forms, but it's up to us to see that. And it's when we start to see that you'll become a better person. I swear you'll become a better person. I can only say these things because I have been through them. I have learned to love